Section 3, steps minus action plus decision points. This is the meat, but here's how it's different from typical SOPs. Every step includes both action and decision points, not just review client file. Instead, review client file, specifically medical history section. If client has medication allergies documented, then note on service sheet and inform all caregivers. If no allergies documented, then ask client directly during first visit and update file immediately. See the difference? You're not just telling them what to do, you're giving them decision logic for situations they'll encounter. Use this format: action, if condition, then response. If different condition, then different response. This is where observation from step 2 of the framework pays off. You documented the real decision points from watching people actually do the work. Section 4, quality check. How do you know it's done right? This is your success criteria. What does good look like? Quality check. Client can accurately repeat their medication schedule. All emergency contacts have been verified and documented. This gives your team a finish line. They know when they're done and done right. Client reports feeling uncomfortable with the caregiver. Section 5, common problems. What usually goes wrong, plus fixes. This is the section that makes your documentation invaluable. Common problem, client seems confused about medication. Solution, slow down explanation, use visual aids, ask client to teach back what you just explained. Let me repeat that. Solution, slow down your explanation, use visual aids, and ask the client to teach back what you just explained. Common problem, family member disagrees with the service plan. Solution, don't defend or argue, acknowledge concern, document it, escalate to a supervisor within 2 hours. This section comes from experience. Every time something goes wrong, you add it here with the solution. Your documentation becomes smarter over time. Let me give you a live walkthrough client intake example. Let me show you what this looks like with a real example. Client intake process. Trigger, when prospective client completes initial consultation and decides to move forward with services, client success manager, who's the owner? Primary, client success manager. Backup is the operations manager. So when you have a person that decides they want to move forward with the service, then you trigger the client success manager or the operations director. Step 1, schedule an in-home assessment within 48 hours of the decision. If the client requests sooner, accommodate within 24 hours. If the client requests later, confirm they understand service start will be delayed. Step 2, conduct a home safety assessment. If safety concerns are identified, document and address before the service even begins. If concerns cannot be immediately resolved, escalate them to the operations director for decision. Step 3, review and complete the service agreement. If the client has questions about any clause, pause and explain thoroughly. Do not rush signatures. If the client wants an attorney review, provide 72 hours before schedule and follow. Step 4, document all medical conditions, medications, and emergency contacts. If the client is unsure about any medication details, contact their physician directly for verification. Do not proceed with assumptions. Quality check. Client can explain service schedule, knows their primary caregiver's name, has signed an agreement in hand, and all emergency contacts are verified through test calls. Common problems. Client forgot to gather medication list. Here's the solution. Offer to help compile from medication bottles during assessment, or schedule a follow-up call with family member who has the information. Problem, client seems rushed or pressured. Solution, explicitly state, take all the time you need. We want you completely comfortable. Offer to reschedule if needed. You see how that works? Someone reading that can execute it. They have decision logic, they have quality criteria, they have solutions to common problems. That's usable documentation.